Jeff, please leave the Big Brother house.
I've been feeling blessed, to be honest, very grateful, full of love, surrounded by love, being celebrated everywhere I go. I'm trying to understand why, but I guess people have their reasons. They probably now seen a different side of me that they feel they should celebrate, and I'm grateful for that. Okay, so here's the thing. You won't be the first person to use the word manipulative. But the first person that used the word manipulative, Sheyi, had gone back to change it to say no. He felt it was more influential, and changed it to say, I think you're influential. Because I'm not trying to bring anyone to detriment. I'm not trying to see anybody's downfall. I'm just trying to impact in your life as much as I can and also gain from you. So I influence and I get influenced. Starting out, I was trying to get to know her. Of course, you can't just keep on moving without knowing exactly what you're getting into. I feel like if you're ever going to start something, you need to start from a place of understanding first. Because imagine this, as we be guys like this, now, I know say, you now my guy, and like disrespect, if you enter my house, you greet me with insults, I no go like them. Because say I no like them because you have come from a place of understanding. There are other guys you have that you can insult and it's like, how far? What's up? But that's from a place of understanding. If you start off your relationship getting as much knowledge as you can about the other person, then you can work from a place of understanding. The relationship goes sweet. I found a few people attractive for a variety of reasons. I leaned closer to Kim, because Kim had that aura, she had that courage, At the same time, we had a friend triangle, so to speak. Myself, her, and Omashola, and it was all full of respect for one another. It was not like a struggle thing, no. It was straight.
Just Kim?
No, I had relationships with the Powerpuff Girls. The Powerpuff Girls now, Lambo, Messi, okay. Thelma, and Diane. But as Thelma left, this babe now joined the Powerpuff Girls, Esther. Highlights for me. One of the highlights was having a standoff with Omashola. Where he was choking me as I was choking him hands. It was like, guy, why are you always shouting J-Town after I shout worry? Can't you just go and shout your own J-Town somewhere else? I'm like, As in, if you feel intimidated by the J-Town, then don't shout worry, because every time you shout worry, I'll shout J-Town, and only you get worry. So then it now moved to, are you even from Jos? And all of that. And then I had to claim okay, I'm an Igbo boy, I represent Anambra, but I grew up my whole life in Jos, So, that was one of the moments. Then another time, I think, was when I was just a little wilding. I'm not usually a dancer, I don't know how to dance, but then one of those nights, I just had ginger, and I was giving them my lay moves on the floor, and everybody, came around, and it was nice. I got played.
Okay, break that down.
Okay, so you know that I introduced Cruz into the house now.
Okay.
Another cruise master cruised me.
Break it down for us.
Make I tell you what he do. So the day before, we had a little vodka. And then in the dressing area, the following day, he saw that my line of sight was towards him. So he opened his dress, the drawer in his dresser, and I saw a green bottle there. And I hey! He now says, low-key. So I now go, fill my cup with juice, and take it to him, low-key, guy, involve me. And as he's pouring it, the look on his face told me, Kai. Then I remembered, I gave out the last drop of vodka yesterday. How is it that this guy still has vodka? This has to be a prank, man. And then the guy now pours it out. As soon as he finishes, I'm like, guy. He's like, sorry, man, you have to be the first victim. And I'm like, guy, it's water. And he's like, sorry, but you're smart because you kept it low-key. Imagine I did that publicly. Hey, I don't cast. You know, so yes, that was one.
Okay.
That was one.
Cool.
No lie.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So what?
Don't loud it too. Well, as it is,
Yeah.
I'm steady repping.
Okay.
But before that, it was I liked the cap to start with.
Okay.
So when it was something I enjoyed doing. Secondly, I also thought that they did a good job with everything, you know. They supplied us with a lot of things and I thought, nice, man, you know. So since I couldn't wear their clothing every day, I picked the one piece that I could. It also helped because I hadn't gotten a haircut for the longest time. And so it was almost like a multi-purpose thing. And then eventually, the Powerpuff Girls came and told me, like, guy, you look very good in this hat, man. Keep on wearing it every day. I'm like, done. So I'm still repping. Oh, that particular incident, if what you're asking me about Frodd and myself is what I have in mind, it was an instance where, you know, there's a red tomato seat now. It's obviously anybody would realize that that's for the head of house. That's cool, but I don't think any head of house made it a thing except we had like a formal meeting to sit on that seat. That seat was open for everybody. I mean, it's the throne that nobody would just randomly go and sit on. So there were 2 new people in the house and I was seated on the tomato throne. And next thing I know, Frodd comes to me. Guy, how far? Like, this is head of house seat. Get up. And I look at him and guy. So I'm like, okay, cool. You're the boss now. Make I just stand for you. But sharp. Sharp with you. Because me, I don't do your position before. I know they do you like this. I know press your chest. So I was reason I'm saying. But before that, there was the build-up, There was the build-up and people had been coming around me to say, this and that and that and that. But I mean, he had come to me to start out with, to say, guy, I'm head of house now, you have more experience, you've done this nicely, everybody enjoyed you. Please give me advice. I'm like, guy, you are a wise guy, I know you can do this, you can pull this off. But then later on in the week, towards the end, I now come to tell him, guy, I think that you are micromanaging too much. Because there are certain times where Biggie will announce, oh, you need to all be in the arena, you have 5 minutes. He has said it, we know it's 5 minutes. He will come around and say, guy, how far? You don't wear your shoe. Say na 5 minutes, try wear your shoe, try. I know be picking now, guy. I know be picking now. Why could they do that kind? You they press my chest. Leave me. And I don't like being micromanaged like that. So it ticked me. But as a real guy, guys go tell him, say, guy, see what you do. But even in that instance, he wasn't really trying to listen to what I was saying, so I free him.
So did that create a strain in your relationship?
With him?
Yes.
I remained the way it always was. Me and Frodd's relationship was never... The only time you see me and Frodd together is when we're catching cruise. Go and check. When we're jotting things down or making people jot things down. When we're catching cruise, that's when you see us like in the same space like that. Other than that, it's like, how far? I wasn't expecting it. I was humbled by it, to be honest. I was very humbled by it. In fact, I was wondering why. I asked, and that's why I asked that everybody please be a part of it. Because I feel like as a leader, if you want to go far, you can't do it by yourself. First, you must delegate. You must delegate. Secondly, and when you delegate, you must delegate to people that are best in capacity. Because Tasha had a problem with that. Tasha asked me, why didn't I get anything in your like government? Why didn't you make me an ADC or something? I'm like, I'm sorry about that, but this is my pick. That's fine. There's always space. What do you think you can do? Please tell me, and I will. So yeah, inclusion 1, delegation 1, inclusion 2, because I made it an open thing. Guys, if you have any ideas, please let me know and let's do this. Nelson came to me by the second day, like, guy, I think we should cater to the babes. I'm like, beautiful, man, let's do this Wednesday. So it was Women's Wednesday on Wednesday, and we took care of everything. We cooked for them, we did their nails for them, we massaged them, we did everything. They didn't lift a finger. And you know, then the policies. I put a few things, and people might not have liked a few things that I put in place, but I think in the house they're still running with what the blueprint I laid down. Well, so here's what I plan to do as well is to bring like synergy between a lot of industries. You see, there's the finance industry, there's the oil industry, there's the entertainment industry. A lot of the industries that are not entertainment regard the entertainment industry as those people, they are playing, they're playing. You know, it's like it's not serious business, but that's not true. When you walk into an entertainment office, they're serious. It's serious business. It's just the face of it that you see is to make you laugh, it's to make you be entertained. So, I mean, that's the perception of it. But there's a lot that can be done within those industries. So I plan to bring synergy between those. Since I have corporate experience, I understand the corporate structure, and I also understand, I'm now learning a little about entertainment. So with that, and then also like driving it down home to like the skilled people, the talents, the human resource that we have that has not been tapped into. There's the two ends of it that I also want to bring synergy to. There's the Tony Elumelu, Mr. Tony Elumelu, a well-renowned businessman that is a face to be reckoned with. Yes, he has capacity, he enjoys talent, he encourages. There is the Shehu, let's say, or Emeka, that is a palm wine tapper who does very well, is well skilled, understands moonshine and how to make maybe drinks and a lot of skilled things. Yeah. Bringing them together is what I would like to synergize. Yes. So much love to all my fans, the Jeffers family. I love you guys. You guys have shown me more love than I imagined. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the prayers. I hope that you continue to support me as I go on in this. Watch out and keep on jotting things down.
We're all winners here, right?
Hi guys, this is Jeff and you're watching Pulse TV.